Alright, anime fam, today we're diving into a special kind of main character. The ones who could wipe the floor with everyone, but choose to keep it on the down low. We're talking hidden strength energy. These are the underrated gems that deserve way more love, so let's get into it. Number 7. Shelled Regios. In a post-apocalyptic world overrun by mutated beasts called filth monsters, humanity survives in mobile cities called Regios. Our guy, Leifon al-Saif, is a skilled swordsman who wants to live a quiet life in the academic city of Zuelni. But his past as an elite warrior won't let him stay hidden for long, especially when the city's safety is on the line. Between political drama, city battles, and monster threats, Leifon's secret strength slowly comes into play, and you realize he's far more dangerous than he seems. This anime is like ordering a salad but finding a full steak hidden underneath. You signed up for one thing, but it's secretly packing heat. Leifon doesn't walk around flexing, but when things go south, he turns into the guy you definitely want on your side. I love how the world building gives that Final Fantasy MMO vibe, and the mix of sci-fi and fantasy feels fresh. If you're into overpowered MCs but want a slower reveal, this is perfect. Also, low-key, Nina's leadership moments and the squad banter make the action hit even harder. Seriously, don't sleep on this one. Number 6. Rokka Braves of the Six Flowers. When the demon god awakens, 6 chosen heroes known as the Braves are tasked with defeating it. Adlet Mayer, self-proclaimed strongest man in the world, joins the group, but things get messy when 7 people show up instead of 6, and suspicion spreads. Now, it's not just about killing demons, it's about figuring out who's lying. Adlet's skills and intellect are constantly underestimated, but his ability to think under pressure makes him far more dangerous than anyone expects, turning a simple journey into a tense survival mystery. I swear, Rokka is the kind of anime you start for the fantasy action but stay for the who's the traitor mind games. Adlet isn't the usual muscle flex MC, he's more like the anime version of that one friend who always has a plan B and plan C. The way he uses tactics to outwit both enemies and allies is such a nice break from the typical punch-harder solution. Plus the suspense, absolute chef. Okay, I promised I wouldn't say it, but trust me, the payoff is sweet. Also, the setting's Aztec-inspired vibe, way more refreshing than standard medieval fantasy. Number 5. Hyouka Reki Hutaru is a high schooler with one goal: conserve energy and avoid unnecessary effort. But when he joins the classic literature club at his sister's request, he's pulled into a series of mysteries, often thanks to the ever-curious Chitanda Eru. While he plays it off like he's just guessing, Oreki's deductive skills are razor-sharp. His ability to notice details others overlook makes him the quiet powerhouse of the group, even if he'd rather keep that strength hidden under a lazy, whatever attitude. Hyouka is proof that being lazy and being brilliant can coexist. Oreki is basically the anime equivalent of Sherlock Holmes if Sherlock preferred napping to solving cases. But when Chitanda hits him with the "I'm curious" eyes, it's game over. The way the mysteries are grounded in everyday life makes them feel oddly relatable. It's not murder and mayhem, it's why is this thing weird? And Oreki still makes it captivating. The visual style from Kyoto Animation adds so much atmosphere. This isn't a battle anime, but trust me, Oreki's brain power is just as lethal as any sword. Number 4. Black Cat Train Heartnet was once an elite assassin for the secretive organization Kronos, known as Black Cat. After a chance meeting with a carefree bounty hunter named Saya, he leaves his deadly past behind and becomes a sweeper, bounty hunter himself. But you can't outrun your reputation or your skills. When old enemies resurface, train speed, marksmanship, and combat instincts reveal just how dangerous he still is. Beneath his laid-back charm is a lethal professional who can take down anyone when push comes to shove. Black Cat has that perfect balance of cool guy swagger, and I could kill you in 0.3 seconds energy. Train's shift from cold-blooded killer to easygoing bounty hunter gives him so much depth, and it's wild seeing him try to live a normal-ish life while still being, well, Train. The gunplay is slick. The fights are snappy, and the supporting cast actually matters. Sven and Eve aren't just side decoration. And Saya? Yeah, she's a big reason Train changes. This anime might not have the same hype as 2000s giants like Bleach or Naruto, but it's got its own unique flavor. Number 3. C. The money of soul and possibility control. Kimimaro Yoga is a broke college student just trying to make ends meet. One night, he's approached by a strange man who offers him a chance to join the financial district, a hidden world where people battle using their futures as collateral. Kimimaro reluctantly accepts and becomes an entrepreneur, wielding power far beyond anything in the real world. But every victory comes at a cost, and the deeper he's pulled in, the more his hidden resolve and strategic mind are tested in this high-stakes, surreal battleground. C is basically if Wall Street and shonen anime had a weird but brilliant love child. Kimimaro starts off as a total everyman, but once he's in the financial district, he adapts fast, and the way he strategizes under insane pressure is wild. The stakes aren't just about money, they're about your literal future. The show's visuals go full acid trip during battles, and the allegories about economics actually hit hard, and maybe a little too close to home. It's stylish, it's tense, and it's a great reminder that hidden strength isn't always physical. Sometimes it's all about mental endurance. Number 2, 91 Days. Set during Prohibition, 91 Days follows Angelo Lagusa, whose family was murdered by the Venetti Mafia. Disappearing for years, Angelo returns under a new identity, infiltrating the Venetti family to destroy them from within. He hides his true motives and capabilities, playing the long game with calculated moves. While he's not a superhuman fighter, his intelligence, manipulation, and ability to mask his emotions make him a deadly force. Every step is part of a larger plan that only he knows, making him both fascinating and terrifying. 91 Days isn't about flashy powers, it's about chess moves in human form. Angelo doesn't need to punch through walls, he'll dismantle your entire life with patience and precision. This anime feels like The Godfather had a baby with Death Note, and honestly, I ate up every second. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a butter knife or a mafia-issued revolver. Watching Angelo keep his true strength, his cunning, hidden is half the thrill. Plus, the historical setting makes it stand out from the sea of fantasy and sci-fi anime. This one's pure, cold-blooded revenge. Number 1. Kaze no Stigma. Kazuma Yagami was exiled from his prestigious fire magic clan for being unable to use their signature element. Years later, he returns as a master of wind magic, far more powerful than his family could have imagined. When mysterious murders tied to wind magic start occurring, suspicion falls on him. Kazuma's sarcastic demeanor and casual attitude hide his true power, but when pushed, he unleashes devastating abilities that prove he's no longer the weak boy they cast out, and maybe the strongest of them all. Kazuma is the definition of glow-up revenge. This man got kicked out for being weak, then came back like, surprise, I'm overpowered now. The best part, he doesn't even break a sweat when flexing his wind magic. The dude could probably clear a city block while sipping tea. His banter with Ayano is hilarious, and the family drama just adds extra spice. It's a mix of action, comedy, and a satisfying watch-me-prove-you-wrong energy. If you've ever been underestimated, Kazuma's story is pure wish fulfillment fuel. Also, the wind magic effects still hold up years later. And there you have it, 7 underrated anime where the MC keeps their true strength under wraps. Whether it's brains, brawn, or pure attitude, these characters prove that quiet power is sometimes the most dangerous kind. So go binge these hidden gems, and let me know which one surprised you the most in the comments.